Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I am your boy, Eli
Mm,
K. Burgett, and
mm.
joining me today is Cam Primer. Cam, it seems like you're disapproving of that intro.
Yeah, boy. Haven't heard that one in quite some time, but we'll let it ride. I like it. Bring it back.
Yeah, yeah. Which one would you prefer? Your man's?
Mm,
It's Eli. I'm that guy.
mm.
Um, oh snap, Eli's in the hizzy. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like this. Like I'm just spitballing. What's sticking to you?
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, none of those. Let's not do it. Let's not do any of those.
I think we should at least take it through some focus groups first. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't want you to be the judge over everything. You don't run my life, okay? Regardless of what the viewers think.
Fair point. Fair point.
But Cam, how you doing, buddy?
I'm well. I'm uh, I'm out on the road being a salesman. Have yet to make a sale. So that sucks, but we'll get there. We'll
Yeah,
get there.
yeah. Cam, did you have try to go on a sale today? How did that end up
Yeah,
for you?
yeah, yeah. No, went to drove to Circleville, rang the ring doorbell. The guy wasn't there. Said his wife wasn't there either. Hmm. Guess I'll just go home. But it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna reschedule. I sent him an email. We'll reschedule. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work.
That's persistence right there, Cam. It's a very admirable quality amongst salespeople and reporters because we also have to do cold calls every single day. Except,
Yeah.
Cam, the news keeps on trucking. Failure is not an option.
No.
We
Nor
need
sales.
no, yeah, we got to put something on the air, and you have to put something on the dotted line, preferably a
Yes.
signature.
Yes.
And Cam, it seems you're getting off to a slow start. No sales yet. What are you forgetting the first? Are you forgetting the ABCs of sales? I learned this from Alec Baldwin and Glenn Ross. Always be closing.
Yes.
It seems to you in BC never be closing.
I never at the moment I am NBC. I am never being closing. Yes.
Well,
We're working on it. It's a lot different when you're in someone else's home and you're not in a conference room pretending to be someone else in their home.
right.
Um, so yeah, it's an adjustment. We're gonna figure it out. Building confidence every day. Um, Something I've just needed to do forever is build confidence in myself. We're gonna make it happen. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
make it
mean,
happen.
Cam, I think you just gotta act like you did in school. And I'm not talking about kissing the butts of every single teacher that we had. I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about walking through that place like you own it. I'm talking
Yes.
about walking into our 10th grade history class and me saying, "Cam, quiet down. Miss Young is coming. We got to learn." And you say, "This is my classroom. I run this school. I own this school." And then Miss Young walked in, and that quickly quieted down. But that false overconfidence, I think you need to have that right
I
now.
do. Genuinely, I do. I do need that. And it's gonna come. It's gonna come. You thought I was a douchebag now. You just wait. You just wait till I get that first signature.
I can't wait till you start gelling, going back to fifth grade, Cam, gelling your hair back and wearing three-piece suits
Look,
and
it's
just
been 4 years since I've used hair gel, and I've been wearing it every day. And I wish I had the hair gel I have now back in middle school because the stuff I was using in middle school, that was just adhesive. Like that was steel on steel adhesive.
yeah.
This stuff's like actual like hair putty, so it doesn't look like I'm gluing my head every morning.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's a good point. Cam, did you get a haircut recently too? It looks pretty looks chopped
Yeah,
up, looks
yeah.
fresh.
I Brandon Amon, if you're listening, I didn't forget about you. I will be going back to you. I just so with the schedule, it's busy. Everything's different all the time. So Sports Clips got me right. They did well.
I think Mr. Amon would be more inclined to have your business if maybe he gave us a quick sponsorship, maybe some cheddar cheese, maybe quid pro quo, if you will.
Absolutely. I tried to get an NIL deal with him in college. He wasn't buying it, but I tried. I did try.
Well, and again, you just need to work on your sales pitch, I feel like.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Cam, first topic of the day, this is a bad transition, but we had a fan call into the show and say, "Hey, I really think you guys should talk about this. This fan was a Miss Casey Pierce out
Oh, he
of
sounds nice.
Toronto, Canada. VPN, I'm sure we don't get that many fans up there,
Hmm.
but Justin
Or
Timber,
anywhere.
yeah, really anywhere. But Justin Timberlake canceled a performance just a few minutes before he was about to have said performance. I'm going to read through this whole thing, but what's your initial reaction of this?
Did the openers perform at all?
I'm not see- I mean, it's said, I'm just going to read this tweet. Everyone is leaving Nationwide Arena because which is in Ohio, by the way, in Cebus,
OH.
IO, and everyone is leaving Nationwide Arena. They are flooding the streets of Columbus in shambles, in terror, in horror, in anger. Really,
Hmm.
I'm riffing here. This isn't actually in the tweet. I'm just adding my own flair to it. But he canceled the last tour date of his tour, I'm assuming, after already rescheduling this specific concert back in October.
I'm
Now
pulling
I'm
it up as well.
yeah, I'm assuming that's because of the operating a motor vehicle under the influence of an alcoholic beverage.
Hmm.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
well, I guess he wasn't kidding. It did ruin the tour, but
That video rocked. You're just gonna ruin the tour, man.
and I love that the cop just did not care. And then yeah, 10 minutes before the opening act and right after doors open, so the opening act didn't even get to perform yet.
Okay. You could have announced hours before we waste our time. Okay, so I just read something. He posted at 7:20. He canceled the show. The doors already opened. He wasn't sound checking at 7:20. He could have announced hours ago before we all wasted our time and money. He owes us more than a refund. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. So it's okay. So I'm looking at Mr. Ohio Divided
Oh,
at
I've got him right here too.
at Buckeye Natty on Twitter, your go-to source for entertainment information.
You are the news on X.com, the everything app.
Yeah, he says Justin Timberlake canceled his show tonight over the flu. Does anyone happen to remember the flu game? He should change his name to Justin Snowflake. I don't know. I think Mr. Timberlake and Mr. Michael Jordan, who Mr. Ohio Divided is alluding to, they're just
Yeah.
different. They're just different animals. I think. Like, but that sucks, dude. That's really. I mean, that's it's kind of lame. I mean, you pay. I'm assuming a couple $100 to go see your, favorite pop star from
Oh yeah.
2008 to 2010, and he cancels on you. That's kind of lame.
That'd be horrible. Have you ever been to a concert where they've had to cancel?
No, I've only been to a handful of concerts in my life. Cam, have you
Oh,
been to a
really?
con? Yeah,
I thought you'd been to more. You've been to what? Zach Brown Band, the Eagles, Brad Paisley?
yeah. Zach Brown Band, Eagles, Brad Paisley, a couple comedy shows. Hey, they all went on the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
They all performed. Now I'm not gonna lie, Don Henley of the Eagles. It could be the fact that he's a 74-year-old man, or maybe he was feeling a little bit sick.
Hmm.
One of those. He didn't sound his best, but he still went out there, performed for 2.5 hours. You gotta love it.
Beast?
Yeah.
Beast?
I mean, you got to show out when it's the 50th anniversary of the Eagles forming, which was in
Have to.
2022. You got to do it. But yeah,
Have to.
Mr. Timberlake canceled due to the sniffles, which is going around right now. I don't blame him. I was out for 3 days at the very beginning of the year. So,
Well, you have the immune system of a Victorian girl. But I got an email
no.
today from Ohio Christian about there was some bacteria virus, something or other going around. I deleted it. I didn't read it, but it did have a cool name.
It's nice to know that you just don't care about your alma
Yeah,
mater just a
yeah.
couple of months after graduating. Well, not even graduating.
Well, I still get.
You haven't
I
had a graduation ceremony yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still get the like just normal student like emails because I technically should be in school, but want to make you aware of an increase in the case of norovirus.
I
That's
am
badass.
I have heard of this, yes.
Highly contagious virus that causes vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, and stomach cramps. More like a casual Wednesday, right, guys? No?
Well,
Okay.
that might just be you, sales boy.
It can spread quick. Spread. Sprint quickly, especially in shared spaces like classrooms, dorms, and dining halls. Wash your hands. Good. Disinfect surfaces. Wash food properly. Stay home if sick. All right. I don't want to. I don't. COVID sucked, right? We can agree on that, right?
That's maybe an understatement. I would say it was definitely, it was, global pandemic and all, hundreds of thousands dead,
Listen, I believe the science, right? I believe it. But every time there's any type of sickness, aren't the rules always the same? If you're sick, stay away from others.
Yeah, yeah. Stay away from others. Vampire sneeze, vampire cough. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And Cam, I'm glad you brought that up because it gets pretty repetitive when the flu season continues for, I'm going to say, longer than 2 weeks because they just say, "Oh, we got to check in with doctors, tell us what they're seeing and everything." Sick people. Okay, what should we do to prevent this? Stay home, get medication. The end. And that's kind of what I had to do this past Monday. I was scrambling for a story, and I was just like, "Hey, you got any doctors that want to talk to me?" They're just like, "Again?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I need somebody to talk about
Yeah.
this flu that will not go away." And it's hard to keep it, sickness. It maintains, and it's always in the news, but it's hard to keep it fresh.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
You ever considered writing? This is completely off topic, but the glasses, you've sparked something in me. You look like Clark Kent.
Well, thank you. I compared myself to Clark Kent a while ago, and you said I'm more of a Lois Lane.
Okay,
Um,
I take it back then.
No, no, no. I'm going to withdraw exactly what I
What's his
just
friend's
said to
name? Jimmy Buffett? Jimmy Clausen.
Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen. That was close.
No, but thank you. It makes me seem very smart by you not knowing what you're talking about.
Yes,
And and
that's
yeah,
all the
Cam.
time.
Yeah, well, I mean, have I thought about writing before? How do you mean writing what?
I don't know. I don't know where that question came from. You just look. You just maybe what material is that hoodie? You're
What
doing
it's
that. That looks yes. That's very writer-ish.
it's a I believe it's dry fit.
Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like a cashmere from here.
Doesn't it?
It
It's
does.
very soft. It costs $45 at Dick's. It's a highway robbery, but I
That's a
saw this.
steal at Dick's.
Well, yeah, but I shop for $7 hoodies off of Temu. So
I don't blame you at all.
The Chinese website that probably runs out of a sweatshop. Again, not confirmed. Not going to
Who
confirm
doesn't?
anything.
Yeah, you treat this like a sweatshop. Everyone's doing it. You're fine.
Oh, hey, to each his own. But yeah, this thing is really freaking soft, and I really like it. The only problem is, I'm starting to lose weight now. Okay, actually, but
Damn.
no, you'd think that would be, oh my gosh, Eli, you're losing weight. That's so great. No, it's not good because I bought a bunch of clothes that would fit a fat person, which I was. But now I drop a quick 13 pounds,
Beast.
and now I'm swimming in this thing.
What size is that?
This thing is a double X.
You were a double X? No way.
I did
Oh.
for a brief minute there. Now I'm back down to single X.
You were never big enough for a double X.
I mean, Cam, I'm a 6'4", 250-pound monster, and I don't mean in a good way.
No. Wow. If it makes you feel any better, you never looked big enough to be 2X.
That's what everybody keeps telling me, but it really shows at the end of the day when I've guzzled a bunch of water and I eat like a M&M or something, my belly just balloons up. I look like you remember that movie Zoom, Academy of Superheroes, underground hit from 2004 starring Tim Allen? No, not ringing any
Yeah,
bells. Yeah,
can't say I've seen that one. No.
it was in the dollar bin at Walmart. It was on a repeat in my house. Anyways, there was a kid whose superpower was basically he could balloon up whenever he could like expand any part of his body that it was like Mr. Fantastic basically, but he was like a puffer fish. Instead of like stretching, he just like ballooned up. He just like
Yeah,
burst,
yeah. Maybe I have seen this movie. I do remember Sky High with Kurt Russell. That movie rocked.
which that's actually a better version of this movie.
Okay.
Similar concept. It's a school for superheroes. Just this one has Tim Allen being Tim Allen.
So
So
it's like a ants bugs life situation going on.
I believe they came out close to each other, so
Yeah.
it's a very similar situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like an Armageddon, like Deep Impact situation. Have you seen
Yes.
those movies?
Yes. Yes.
Which, by the
Let's
way,
keep doing this. What other movies are there like this?
um, I'm trying. Oh, is it like a Shark Tale and Finding Nemo?
Those are I feel like those are different enough.
Yeah. Oh, what about? Do you remember Madagascar and the Disney movie called The Wild?
The name sounds familiar. Madagascar is way better, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, it spawned two sequels, but yeah, The Wild was like the mini baby lion cub gets kidnapped from a zoo, and the older dad lion goes to save him with his bunch of zoo animal friends and everything. This movie's a fever dream. Like it's like uncanny valley. Well, I mean, it's like lion, but like still, it's like uncanny valley, like animation and everything. It just looks freaking crazy. I think the main lion is voiced by like Kiefer Sutherland or
Nice.
something. Yeah, which by the way, how'd they get him for a kids movie? Like I don't know how, but yeah, that's another one. What else? Oh, speaking of Justin Timberlake, do you remember the movie Friends with Benefits with him
Oh
and
yes, Friends with Benefits and Don't Tell Me. Oh my gosh, it's Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman.
mm-hmm. Should I mime it out for you? Let's do it. Let's make
No,
this
no, 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 I know it.
let's make this
Mime it.
charades.
Actually, mime it. Mime it for the
Mime
podcast
it, mime
listeners.
it.
No strings attached.
Oh, there we go. Thank you,
That was
dude.
good.
I'm so good at this.
That
I
was good.
really I just needed to give you the first word.
That
So
was good.
yeah.
Okay, okay. While we're on the topic, think of something in your head, give a one word hint, see if I can get it.
Mm, one word hint.
Mm-hmm.
Eiffel.
Mm. Baguette.
No, I was thinking the entire city of Paris, France.
Oh,
Okay, just
okay. Okay.
does that have to be
Okay, okay.
like a tangible thing, like something you
No,
can
it could
hold?
be anything. That was good. I should have got Paris. Okay, my turn. I'll go.
You go.
Um, mm,
This is great. This is good stuff.
I'm thinking. I think I had it. I had it. Okay, 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 okay. Is mouse hole one word?
M- Mouse hole.
Is there a hyphen in between?
Sure, we can throw. So
Okay, okay. Mouse hole.
mouse hole. G-Force, the movie
Oh,
with Zach
oh my
Galifianakis.
God, no.
What was it?
Tom and Jerry.
That yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That was, but just, like G-Force doesn't have any mice in it. I don't know
No,
why. I don't know
we're
why I
all guinea
said
pigs.
that. Okay, okay, okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. Ooh, um, I don't have this. I can't think of anything. All right. Oh, needle.
Needle?
Hmm.
Needle. You said that so matter of factly, like I should know it.
Just like, oh, okay, needle.
Yeah, yeah. Needle, nose pliers.
No, I was gonna say needle and thread. Like,
Hmm. Okay.
just like, oh, that's like,
Yeah.
just rolls
Shit.
off the
The
tongue.
top of my mind, needle and thread. I'm always thinking about it. Okay. All right. All right. Ready?
Yeah. Mouse hole.
Um, mm, no, because I was gonna first and last someone there. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Okay.
Tap out. There's a hyphen in there too.
Tap out.
Mhm.
Okay. Is it WWE?
No, it's Quentin Ritchie. He always wore he always wore tap out shirts. I don't know.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out
did.
Quentin. We love Quentin.
Well, I wasn't too far off because I believe tap out is like it's like what is it UFC or is it WWE?
I don't know. Sure.
I do remember that's wow, you're bringing up a lot of memories, man.
Okay, okay, one more round. This is
Well,
fun. One more.
am I up now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's just one word. Just one word.
That's one word.
Okay. Diploma.
Mm.
This has got a couple answers for it. So
Yeah. Graduation.
yeah, I mean, yeah, graduation. That's a good one. I was thinking OCU graduation class of 2024 fall.
Oh,
Yeah.
again.
So
Oh,
yeah,
how did I not nail
it
that?
just rolls off the tongue. I think Cam. I don't know how you're missing these, but
Okay, okay. All right, I got one for you.
come on, this last one. I got to get this.
You have to get this one.
Have to get it.
Viking.
Jax.
Mm. No, I'll give you one more. Try again. Think Viking. When you think Viking, this is Viking.
Okay. There's a would that be Coach Hunley?
Yes, Adam Hundley.
Yes. I was like, we got a couple of Vikings
Yeah, no,
that could
shout
be.
out Adam Hundley. Hope he's doing well.
He really was like a Viking, which like it was shocking to me that he's actually an artist.
Terrific artist, mind you.
Yeah, like all like the like he did like a painting of like a Tays Valley football player that hung in the team room and everything, or
Yes.
the meeting room. I didn't know it was. I was just like, oh, that's a nice painting. Hunley goes like, yeah, I painted that, and I was just like, yeah, okay,
Yeah, all
sure.
right. All right, dude.
Yeah, sure, buddy. And then Dad tells me like, "Oh yeah, yeah, he's an artist." Because like I, if I'm not mistaken, Hunley was when he was a younger lad. He coached my dad at Hamilton.
Yeah, I think I do that. For those who don't know, Mr. Adam Hundley was our one of our football coaches. Great guy. Legitimately built like a Nordic Viking.
Yeah, like a brick crap house.
Like
Seriously,
jacked up, strong man.
like he took the David Goggins approach of no days off ever. Like we would go into the weight room to lift occasionally, and he would be in there when we got there, and he would be there when we left.
He was
So
doing sprints down corridor 500 of the hallway, just doing random CrossFit activities.
yeah,
He's a beast.
yeah, very much so. Speaking of high school, man, Adam brought this up the other day. How he miss it? Like, didn't he say like he misses like the social aspect of high school or something? I mean, I think like we all do. But like, what did he say exactly that made me just like he said like, oh yeah, I talk to guys. They don't talk to their high school buddies anymore, let alone have a podcast with them. So
Yeah.
are we just like freaks for still keeping in contact for trying to hang on to our glory days, or are
Bel-
we? What do you think?
Believe it or dude, everyone I talked to, like, yeah, I mean, I talked to like a couple, like a one or two people from high school. I think and we again could be wrong, but everyone I've talked to is like, yeah, we're a rare breed in the fact that there's seven of us, all seven of us have like we talk every day, which
Yeah,
is cool. I love that. Now the podcast, that's a bit much. We are douchebags for trying.
yeah,
Also, I saw the clip where you and Grant were talking about the Maryland Foodie Boys. Look, I want to hate on them because we've been trying way harder than they are, but I love them. I love them.
yeah, and
And
that's the thing. Like, I'm not worried. Like, I'm not worried about promoting them because they've already eclipsed us in every single way.
oh, by light years, we will never be that big. Never. They have zero life experience. They don't try, and they are crushing it. I love it. Good for them.
And they actually have a good audio setup from day one.
Yes, yes, their camera's crystal clear. They're not on Zoom. They just look so much more professional than us. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't eat me alive at all.
We're not jealous. Yeah,
Not jealous one bit. Um, but it's the algorithm. You just can't play. Look at you. Look at you. You're a beast. You have 10 bajillion followers or whatever,
yeah.
and you
And
put so much time and effort into this piece of shit, and it hasn't gotten anywhere.
yeah, Cam, I loved your comment when I said, "Hey guys, just want to let you know we passed 10,000 followers." I said we.
Not
It's me.
us.
It's it's
You.
it's me. Like I am the sole contributor to at Eli Burgett Music. Uh, and I said, "Hey guys, me and the team, we, me and the Eli Burgett Music team, we just passed 10,000 followers on TikTok, and we're at close to 6,500 on Instagram, 2,000 on Facebook, just past 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's God bless you all. We love you guys." And then Cam goes like, "I'm so glad you decided to devote all your time to this instead of a mediocre podcast with your friends."
Yeah.
Which, Cam, you got me all twisted up, bro. I devote equal amounts of time to this, and just one happens to be more successful than the
Hey,
other.
I'm going to take that a step farther. You devote too much time to this. If
Yeah,
I were you, I would keep doing what works and leave this in the trash.
well, Cam, I mean, we said this from day one. We do this because it's fun and we enjoy it.
It is fun. This was never meant for us to blow up or get famous or any of that. Genuinely,
Yeah,
to the point we are just talking about. We're a rare breed in the fact that we talk to our friends every day. This is just another outlet to do that.
yeah,
And
and
if people want to see our dumb humor, they can. Turns out they don't, which is fine. But we can still talk to each other
yeah. It turns out the vast majority of them have no interest in
at all.
us or our
Zero.
humor, which is okay. We like us,
I like
and
us, yeah.
they not like us. You know what I'm
They
saying?
they ain't
They,
like
yeah,
us.
they,
No.
they are not. Which, by the way, we haven't talked since like the Super Bowl performance. What did you think of Mr. Lamar out there on the stage?
Uh, I mean, not like us was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm sure if I sat down and watched a YouTube video on what the whole thing like meant, I'd be like, wow, that was really cool. And it was really cool he did it at the Super Bowl. But also I have like monkey brain and I just want the Super Bowl to be songs that I can sing to. So I don't care, I guess, is my final answer.
yeah, and like a lot of people on Instagram and TikTok, they were just like, people who are hating on it don't get the deeper meaning of it, and I was just like, well, I don't get the deeper meaning of it, and I love it. Like
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I just like Kendrick Lamar. Like,
say, yeah, like, I went hard.
it's like, well, Cam, that's the half hour for us. I told us we would not go above a half hour, and
Uh-huh.
I'm a man of my word. No, I'm because I'm cutting you off. No more
Okay.
Eli for you. And a life lesson for the listeners before you go.
That was fun. I'm glad we did this. Um, I love you. I love you all.
You're speaking to the listeners now.
Well, I love you, Eli.
Oh, well, thank you.
Um,
Oh, speaking of people you love, how's your fiance doing? I feel like I have to check in on her. So,
you don't.
okay, then never mind. We're gonna go and wrap this up. So,
I'm kidding. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure she'll appreciate that too. She's doing well. She's in the basement watching That 70s Show, which funny show,
lovely program. Yeah.
really funny show. So she's doing well. I'll let her know you asked. Thank you.
But yeah, no problem. I feel like since I'm one of your groomsmen and I'm going to be a groomsman for 6 other weddings throughout my lifetime, at least, I just feel like I have to start, just saying, oh, yeah, by the way, the girl you've been dating for a while and are going to be more than dating in the future, how's she doing? Stuff like that. Just
Was there any amount of fear that I wasn't going to ask you to be a groomsman? That I ever crossed your mind?
that did cross my mind. I'm not going to lie.
Did it?
Not because, no,
Walk
no,
me through that. Walk me through that, please.
okay, not because we are not besties for the resties,
Mm-hmm.
but because you have so many, self-admittedly, you have so many freaking people
Mm-hmm.
in your corner who could be groomsmen for you. And I didn't know how many you were going to go with. I thought
Too
you were just
many.
going
Too many.
yeah, far too many. Yeah, and then, like the number you settled on, which is still raising eyebrows, by the way.
Way too many.
I thought, okay, if he picks like if he has like 5 people, which I was just like, that seems like a good groomsman party and everything. You'll get like your 2 brothers in there, Tyler, Braden, and then Colin because he's your best man, and then maybe Grant and Garrett. I don't know. I was thinking like,
Yeah.
or maybe like Bodie and friend Joe. Stuff like from your childhood and everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just didn't know what was going to happen because Cam, like it or not, you're a very popular guy. And it's a miracle that Alexa tried to tie you down. But sorry, Alexa. I'm sorry. That's not true. But yeah, seriously, I was worried there for a second.
Okay. There was part of me. I was always going to ask you, but there was part of me that gave everyone else a hat except you just to see what you would do.
You should have
But I
like.
didn't do that. I didn't do that. That would have been mean. I didn't do. You're actually one of the first to get it. There's still six guys who don't have a hat yet. So,
If I wasn't at Adam's house for that, would I still not have a hat to this day?
I haven't seen you since then, right?
No.
No. So no.
It was just right place, right time, really.
Same for Jack. I probably would have seen Jack till the wedding.
Oh, by the way, Jack, bachelor party. Here's your
Yeah, see
hat.
you there. And he'd be like, okay, see you there.
It's like, I'm there, dude. Speaking of bachelor party, have we settled on a date for Adams yet?
Hmm. We might have to get friend of the show, Connor Russell. We should have him on and we should plan it on the show.
Yeah, just put the pressure on him right then and there.
We should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the way that you planned Colin's bachelor party. You said, here's one weekend, here's another weekend. Which one we feeling? Okay, we're going with this weekend. And then you said, everybody give me money now. Put the money in the bag and nobody gets hurt. And
Done.
yeah, you
Guess
got your
what?
money. You got
We
your
don't have to
money.
worry about it.
Yeah, you got your
Yeah,
money.
look, this is actually the list, all crossed off. We're done.
Why, why do you have a sticky note with the names on it?
Yeah, look, they're all crossed off. Everyone on there. So I kept track.
Yeah, but we have Cam. We have cellular
What was I gonna do?
devices.
Make a freaking Excel sheet?
Notes app. Just write names on your phone.
Note.
You're just wasting paper at this point.
Listen, I do my finances with this little book right here. This little
Yeah.
book happened to be right next. The password and username to this podcast is right here. Read it. Anyone can join.
Seriously.
You can't read it because we have the shitty setup and the Maryland foodie boys are just kicking us out of the water. I'm not mad. I'm happy for them. I truly am.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, I am saving paper. I bought a Kindle, so
wow. If this was 2014, my mom would be freaking out. It's like,
yeah. Well, tell her we should start a book club. I'm
oh
reading a
yeah.
book right now called Snoop by Sam Gosling. He's a doctor, PhD.
Oh really? Is this a
Yeah.
fiction? Is this a fictional story? Or
No, it's nonfiction. Tell you what, nonfiction's a lot harder to read after you just finished Harry Potter, where nothing's real.
yeah, it's not really tied down to realism that Harry Potter is he?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Well,
I digress. Life
yeah.
lesson, I love you all.
Great. Love, 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 love. Cam,
Love,
thank you
love,
so,
love.
thank you so much for joining me. We're gonna go ahead and switch gears over. You'll find out what my life lesson is in part 2 with Grant Sherman. Cam, thank you for joining us, and
Thank you.
we'll be right back after the break. Hey everyone, it's Eli. You may be wondering where's part 2 to the episode that I just watched, and I'm sad to say, but this is the only part 2 of the episode that you will be getting. Grant and I, we were supposed to record part 2, but something came up and Grant was now unavailable. Tried to reschedule for later in the week, but then I was unavailable. Very busy man, tough to get in touch with. So we're just going to kind of leave you with this little short video and everything. And in terms of life lessons, I guarantee you Grant would say, don't listen to this podcast. It's a waste of time. And I would say, don't listen to Grant. So I'm just playing devil's advocate, and hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time.